Hey, what's good, people? It's your man CJ Williams for Culturalist Theory. Today we got a very special episode, a collab with my guy Dame Diddy from the Rose channel on YouTube. We are fixing an album. He's doing very dope stuff on that channel. This is an example of it, man. So which one we doing today?
We're doing Born Center from J. Cole, man. There's some issues with this one, so I think we got to adjust some things.
Absolutely.
So with this Born Center thing, man, first of all, I want to start off by talking about my relationship with the album, and you can do the same. So to begin with, this album dropped as we were moving to Atlanta. We just packed up the U-Haul. I had just got the leak for Yeezus and Born Center, and I listened to it for the whole 8-hour ride back and forth.
For sure.
I was extremely disappointed in both albums.
Yeah.
Born Center, I came to like it after I went to see J. Cole and Wale do the concert live. He made every song sound 10 times better than it did on the album. Obviously, I had some joints that I did like, but overall I was disappointed in the album. Yeah,
I didn't go to that concert, so I stayed disappointed the whole time. The first time I listened to it, up until the recording of this video,
wow.
I'm still disappointed. I'm a fan of Cole's. I really like the first album, and I've liked what he's done recently. But this one is the one for me that's kind of his miss. So I'm glad we're fixing it today because it needs fixing.
I think what we should do first is go over a couple of things that we may agree, or not necessarily agree with, what they did right on this album.
Okay.
A couple of songs that I think that they got right was Crooked Smile featuring TLC. That's a great record, home run right out the bat. I think we also got a dope Illuminati. J. Cole is really good with his album, the songs that start off the album.
Absolutely.
They're always extremely solid. And I think also, if I had to go with another joint that I think is crazy, I would go with Shane and Day.
Okay.
I know you're not a huge fan of this song, but I feel like it goes well with the album because it's Born Center. He's talking about how stupid the idea of jury is, and we kind of see that in his life now. Even with other artists that are similar to him, like Kendrick, they just stay away from jury. They kind of just live their life. So to me, that's a dope record.
Nah, we got something for that Chain and Day too. We're gonna fix it. We're gonna leave it on here, but we're gonna fix it in just a second.
Right.
A couple of joints that I banged with was Runaway. I thought that was fire. I also like She Knows as well. And then I liked a couple of joints on the bonus tracks. You know what I mean? The deluxe edition that you never know might make its way onto the main edition. We about to find out.
Right here, we got the list of songs that we both agreed needed to go. First thing we really did was get rid of all the skits and interludes. This album runs a little too long. I think we both agreed on that.
Facts.
And then we got rid of a couple records, man. We got rid of Rich Niggas, Forbidden Fruit, and Trouble. I want to talk about one of the ones I wanted to get rid of, and that's Forbidden Fruit. That's probably the most controversial one. You get a verse from, or not a verse, you get a feature from Kendrick. You usually don't want to leave it on the cutting room floor.
True.
But I feel like it's a sloppy sample of a Tribe Called Quest song. And Cole goes off on the verses, but I never liked the hook. Even with Kendrick on it, I think it's kind of trash.
Yeah, I agree. He felt pressure to keep it on the album because of the Kendrick feature. I get it, it'd be like that sometime. And he thought he had a home run by using that sample, which is normally a layup, but it is some mid if we keep it in a stack. And then of course, I'm not a fan of the Trouble record at all. Like, it's just okay. And it was an easy call to get rid of these skits and interludes. I'm talking about easy call. We don't wipe this down to about 9 or 10 tracks just by doing this. So these were necessary cuts that were made. So I like how we starting off.
And with Rich Niggas, I'm so torn on this record. It's just like, I hate the beat, I hate the hook, but I like some of the stuff he's talking about. He's got some missed lines in there. I hate to do that. T.I. called people out for just calling out lines for being trash.
True.
But J. Cole's got some lines in this song that just leave me just like, nah, bro, this song shouldn't be on that.
So at the end of the day, we had to scrap that. These are the ones we're scrapping. Now we're gonna get to the ones we adding, right?
Right. These are the songs we're adding to the album. As y'all know, Miss America is from the deluxe edition. 3 Wishes and Kenny Lofton and Crunch Time are all from Truly Yours.
Yeah,
and I think we both agreed that normally this is how we handle it. If we're pulling records onto an album, it's songs that were from that time period.
Absolutely, and those 2 EPs, those Truly Yours joints, got fire on them, including these, specifically 3 Wishes. That's my joint. I think it fits much better on this album than the ones we took off. So I'm glad we adding that, man.
Yeah, and the Kenny Lofton one, that's 100% my joint right there. I've been listening to that song forever, so love that joint.
Man, so now we do that, we got to make sure we got them in the right place on the album. So let's take a look at the new track list.
Right. So basically with this, what we tried to do is we went with basically the common theme. We we went with a genius, right? We were basically like, how would Kanye sequence this album? And we started off with Illuminati. It feels like that's the perfect way to start the album. It feels like it was designed for that. But we actually went with Crooked Smile second, and mainly because it feels right when you listen to it. And not only that, there's a section on Illuminati where he's talking to cameraman and paparazzi, and they asked to see his crooked smile. So it feels like J. Cole may have forgot that he wanted the song there, and you went with the crunch time. So you want to explain why you put that there?
Yeah, absolutely, man. Now, just a couple of things that stand out. It just makes more sense, you know what I'm saying, sonically when you listen to it. And one call out I do want to make, because we spoke on Chain and Day earlier, added a feature to it, bro.
Right.
Who speaks on Chains better than Kanye West? Speaking of what would Kanye do with the track list, had to add that feature on there, bro. That adds that extra oomph to the song. That would have made it my favorite record that quick.
Right. We went with Power Trip at number 10 because, I don't know, it's just this thing where big time artists like to put dope singles at number 10. DMX's Dark and Hell is Hot. What It's Going Down is number 10. You got DMX's third album, and then there was X.
Yeah.
The joint What's My Name is number 10.
Yeah.
You know, it's dope songs at number 10. Power Trip goes to 10. We got Miss America at 9. Born Sinner is number 12, and we 100% agree that Nas had to end the album, right? It's J. Cole's album. He barely does features, but if you have Let Nas Down, you gotta have the remix with Nas on it.
Absolutely. Take the original off, replace it with the remix, let Nas body it like he did, and have that to close the album. Kind of gave us Big Brother vibes off the Kanye's record. So look, this, when you break it out like this, now we're talking 5 mics.
Yeah, right.
This is way better. Cole, holla us for the next project, bro. We look out for you.
Yeah, exactly.
Man, so that's it, guys. Listen, my man Dame is doing joints like this on his channel. Make sure you hit the link in the description to see more. Hey, I appreciate you joining us. We got a banger right here. Let us know in the comments, are you rocking with this? And what other albums do you want to see fixed? Leave a comment. Till the next time, it's your man CJ Williams, Dame Diddy. We out.